What's up, guys? So breaking down the setup that I am looking for at the moment, we do have buys. We have a buy limit set right now on MES. The 30-minute, the 1 hour, everything is pointing bullish. You know, my 15-minute candle closed in my favor. 5-minute gave me all the criteria that I was looking for, as you see over here on the top right. So we are currently waiting patiently to see how price ends up reacting off that fair value gap that was created. Gold is also severely bullish, potentially heading towards, that's my NASDAQ entry confirmation right there. But gold potentially heading up to these higher ranges over here, but until I get a break of orb high, I'm not interested in gold. NASDAQ is the same exact thing as MES. Could get in on an entry over here, but I prefer MES better than NASDAQ. MES might not end up pushing all the way down here. NASDAQ might. I don't feel comfortable taking the NASDAQ trade. Not opposed to it. It moves almost the same, but I find myself more comfortable trading MES because of contract sizes. But we'll update based off of what ends up transpiring. What's up, guys? So following up from the previous video, I'm going to be going ahead and breaking down the trade. As you see here, things that end up playing off rather sweet for this one. Same thing for NASDAQ. Ended up closing out up here on my other accounts that I did have. Thankfully, I ended up closing out there because it's just stagnant as fuck right there. But breaking down the trade, you know, as I explained earlier, what did end up helping my bias out significantly more, aside from the fact that I had a feeling we were going to end up touching these highs up here, was this supply and demand area that I did mark off earlier here. Kind of played very well once I saw this bullish engulfing candle that formed here above my entry. I was like, okay, this move looks really fucking solid. Turns out the trade ended up moving perfectly. I did end up closing out at about this area right here. Once I saw momentum slow down there, it was just my instinct to just take what the market gave me. I'm not too worried about not holding for full take profit. As you see here, of course, yeah, I can make more money, but the goal isn't to always just, you know, take as much as I possibly can. It's just to take what I'm comfortable taking and enjoy the rest of my day. This trade would have definitely been too long for my comfort to have held. I would have been staring at the market a little too long, and I don't like to do that. But ultimately, the trade did end up playing off. I will go ahead and upload a screenshot of the P&L for the day. It's a pretty sweet day. It's been a sweet month so far. Of course, we're only in the 6th day of the month, but let's see how the rest of the week ends up playing off.